So right now you are at a situation in your career where you want to change your career, whatever you are doing, and it is a career situation which is for many people, and for probably if you are watching this video, it is a difficult zone, and the reason is obviously because probably you have given a certain amount of time in the career which you are in right now, 3 years, 4 years, or however long it might be. 10 years, 20 years, sometimes people want to change their career after giving 10-15 years into that. And firstly, I am speaking from experience. I have recently shifted my career. I was earlier into sales, and now I am working in IT domain, and I know how it feels like when you are in that position where you have not gotten the new job yet. You feel like uncertainty, obviously, because you don't know if how you will do new career, whether or not you will be able to stick with that, and you'll have to start again. The main problem, you'll have to start all over again as a beginner in this new career. And there are so many questions in our mind, and there are so many insecurities in our mind. For me particularly, about age. It was about I'm old, I am this, I don't have this degree, I don't have that, and this kind of things was going into my mind. And this is what goes into a mind of a person who wants to change his or her career after a few years of being in a different career. I know you are thinking probably that I am this in this age, I am this and this years old. Is it feasible for me to change my career now? And whether or not whether I have wasted my time in this career, will this waste of time affect me in the future? So these are the general thoughts which go on in our mind, and I totally feel for you. Right now I am working in IT. Before right now I used to work in sales, and in sales I was working in a company where I was in a position where I was talking to people who wanted to change their career. I was basically selling course there. So they wanted to do the course which I was selling, so they can change their career. And I have talked with them, and I see that so many people are out there who want to change their career, and they all feel the same. I also wanted to change my career at that time, and when I used to speak with them, I used to connect with them a lot. I can feel how you feel, and the thing I would say is that at this time it is very important that we do not feel negative. I know it sounds very cliche, obviously don't be negative, but this is the major thing which holds us back, because this is in this situation, negativity comes along with it like anything, and everybody in this situation, they get negative. Firstly, understand that it is not just you, everybody, they do get negative. Things which can help, I would just list down various things which will help you in this situation. First thing is, you can talk to people about it. Talking with a counselor, talking with your parents, talking with your friend, family member, whomsoever, about it. Every day you can just talk to them that I want to change my career, what should I do? Discuss with them, discuss with your colleagues or whoever you feel comfortable with. That will basically make you lighter. And apart from that, what you can do is every day take steps towards your new career. So whatever it might be, for me it was into IT. I wanted to get into IT domain. Every day I used to code, I used to practice coding, I used to practice my craft, and I used to think that I need to give 1 hour every day. I took help from my family members, my sister. I used to talk with my friends about this, and I used to talk with my colleagues also about this. It would make me feel lighter. And the fact that I was taking action every day used to make me less negative about the fact that I would be changing my career. Now let's take a look at the negative things which come in our mind. The foremost negative thing comes that I have spent so much time in my previous career, and now I will be wasting my time in this new career. We should not look at it like that. Our mind's problem. We in our mind, we like to make small problems into big problems. And when we are in such a situation, we are, for example, in this case, we are changing our career, and already it is a tricky kind of thing. Our mind make this problem very big, that we are not having that much experience, we are not having, we are starting fresh, this and that. So all this is, you can say, critical thinking of our mind. So nothing more than that. Like, I am not talking about any self-help stuff from books and all, but really it is, because I realized that I also was being negative about this, that I spent 3-4 years in sales, now I am shifting to IT and all. But the thing is that if you look at it really, when I was in sales, I learned sales, learned, that is the growth, the real growth which happened in sales was about 1.5 to 2 years time. And after that, like the 2 years more which I worked in sales, I was not really learning that much, and I was kind of stagnant. And it is the case with most of the job, to be honest. I mean, the real progress which you make in any job is only 1 to 2 years of time. That's when you learn the job, and that's when you get good at the job. And most of the time, if you are not happy with your, especially if you are not happy with your career right now, you probably have not really learned much in most of the time where you have worked, and that is the reason you want to shift your career. So even if you see practically, it is a waste to think that you have wasted a lot of time, because you have not actually. And only time which you are probably wasting, which you will be losing, is only the initial 1 to 2 years time where you have learned a lot. Again, this is also not a negative point, because all the things which we have learned, which we learn today or which we will be learning tomorrow, everything, it enhances our character. So for example, I learned sales, I was in sales, and 2 years when I learned sales, that learning will be there with me. And now I am in IT, so that learning is helping me. I am able to speak and communicate much better about my projects. I am able to give much better presentations in my company. So that is helping me. And to be honest, that helps me, like the communication skills goes a long way. And I will be coming back to communication skills in this video after some time also. Apart from this, I also want to talk another negative thing which comes in our mind is that our age. We are a certain age. For example, I was 28 years old when I started to think about moving into IT. I used to think that I am so old and this and that, and truly that is also a negative thinking, and our mind makes it a big problem and it focuses on that problem. So that is the thing, that our mind, when it thinks about something, it's kind of it's kind of runs on a loop, like a tape recorder, and you kind of think about it, and it becomes a very big problem. And actually, if you think like any age, you can start, and you can start fresh, because see it as a growth. If you are changing, that means that you are not happy. If you want to change, that means you are not happy really. If you are planning to move on, that will be a change, and that will be a growth in and itself. So it doesn't matter. It is actually a good thing that you are choosing growth over stagnation. At any age, that is a good thing. If you are feeling that you are old, or you are not young anymore, and to change career or to be a little bit unstable in the beginning, don't worry about it, because actually you are growing. What you are doing is you are moving towards growth, not stagnation. And then another thing which comes into mind is the salary part. The part which I think affects us the most, that we will have to start from a basic level salary. Firstly, there are two things in this. Yes, maybe you will have to compensate on your salary, most probably, but I would say that don't take it as a rule that you will have to start very small and will take a lot of time, the same amount of time which took you earlier to reach to your current level of salary. The reason being, you have worked somewhere, you have a certain amount of experience. In this, I would like to add one more thing, that if you are changing careers, probably you will be using the skills which you had used in the previous job in this job also. So when you go to the interviews, have the mindset that you are not just a fresher, you are an experienced person, and yes, in this field you don't have that much knowledge, but you have the experience of industry, of learning, of doing work. So that is the experience, and that is the the wisdom which would count, and you will be learning much more faster than the younger people, and you will be more serious towards it. Think in that way, and just think that yes, you are probably sacrificing on the salary part a bit, but it won't be for a longer time, and you will be back to your previous salary in a very less time, and even from there you will be able to get much more higher growth, because you are going towards something which you want to do now. These are the points which I wanted to cover about the negative thinking part. So yes, these are the things which do affect us while changing our careers. And I would say that if you are someone who wants to change your career, and whatever your age, whatever your experience is, whatever domain you want to change into, really it doesn't matter. One important thing I would say that along with changing careers, you should make strong within you is your communication skills. Communication skills is something which is an essential part of any interview, of any career you want to go into. If you make your communication skills strong along with the career which you are choosing, if you make your communication skills, just work on your communication skills. See that if you are lacking somewhere on your communication skills, your confidence, the way you speak, the way you talk to the interviewer, so that sets up an impression. Even if you are not really that good at your work, now it has happened many times, even with me. I have told them that I am a fresher and I don't know that much about it, the subject, about the work as of now, but because I had a very good communication skills, I had a very good confidence, the interviewer, they got impressed, and they kind of felt that this guy might not be that much skilled right now, but he will learn. So that confidence is felt by the interviewer, and that takes you a long way. Communication skills, if you are lacking, then I would say that work on that. It will help you in any career change in your life, and you will actually feel much more secure, because communication skills will help you to crack any kind of interview, to be honest. Because yes, there are many interviews where the hard score skills are checked, but apart from that, the communication skills also do matter in most of the interviews. So I would say work on that. Now to close this video, I would like to say that yes, if you are someone who is facing a crisis or situation in your career, and you are wanting to shift to your new career, I would say that you should work on your mindset, because the mindset is the most important thing to work on. If you have the proper and right mindset, if you can beat your negative thoughts and just do the work which you can do, which you need to do every day, build up your skills for the interview for your new career, there is no one that will be able to stop you. Like most of the things in life, even in changing career, mindset is the thing to focus on. And for improving your mindset, I would say the number one thing which you can do, which anyone can do, is meditation. Yes, so practice meditation, because meditation will help you to calm your mind down, and it will also reduce your negative thoughts. It will make you aware of your negative thoughts. A meditation practice goes a long way. Start small, just don't meditate once or twice, try to make it as a practice. If you go to gym once or twice, it won't work. So it's the same thing with meditation also. You have to do it every day, and you have to make the practice of doing meditation. So in this video, I just wanted to cover that much. If in case you have any comments or any suggestions about this video, feel free to comment below. And if you like the video, then just click on the like button. And if you want to look at more videos like these, just click on the subscribe button.